fight song and I won't try this time. While you take the conversation, what's left is the closure, but I'm losing all my patience. And when I travel right, started last October, my confidence was standing, now we're just looming over again.
Hello and welcome to the Bloke Show. It's been a while. This is Fosh, your host or co-host, and I'd like to welcome you back. Let's get straight to it. It's a lovely, dreary Tuesday morning, and I'm driving to South London. I've made a few observations already. You might hear my Sat Nav talking in the background and some roadworks going on. It's quite funny actually, because roadworks are so rare in London, you hardly ever see them anywhere. Like, it's really strange to see roadworks on a busy road in London. So, yeah. Been driving through Islington and Hackney, which are both, 20-mile-an-hour boroughs now, and I had to go through both fucking boroughs, so I got stuck in a lot of traffic, and I'm still not at my destination. Just wonder why the fuck you have to go 20 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour is too slow anyway. If I hit you at 30 miles an hour, you're not going to die, unless you're like a kid. You're going to be fine. 20 miles an hour, you won't even notice if I hit you, for fuck's sake. Bloody cyclists end up overtaking me, I'm not going to get anywhere. And the same with the motorway, 70 miles an hour is too slow. When you do 70 miles an hour on the motorway, it feels like you're not going fast enough. Surely 80 or 90 is much better. The braking capabilities of cars has changed so much, you can stop in time now. These stopping distances, they were measured in the 60s. When you had like drum brakes and shit, get out of the way. And now, surely you can, stop in more time so you can go a bit faster. But yeah, there's been a lot on my mind recently, just the stupidity of celebrities, and I don't even know why they're famous. Sorry, that's my Sat Nav.
Next right turn immediately.
So yeah, you've got people going into some sort of jungle. You've got this singing competition where there's an XFactor. You've got, what else? You've got Big Brother. But most importantly, you've got a guy who was an Olympian. I think he won a gold medal. He then married into a family, only made famous because an American footballer turned actor murdered his wife, but didn't murder his wife because the glove didn't fit. And one of the people defended him was called Robert Kardashian. He then died, and this athlete, this Olympian, then married that woman who was his wife, and then famously, after about 10-20 years, decided, I don't want to be a man anymore, I want to be a woman. He's already got kids. The guy's already got kids. And to top that off, he won International Woman of the Year. Hasn't been a woman for a year yet, and this is front page news. Shut up!
Then take the next right
Bloody
turn
hell.
immediately.
Sorry guys. Anyway, so we've got someone like this, Caitlyn Jenner. And that's not the only one. There was that Frank Maloney that's become a woman as well now. These people are first of all described as brave, okay? Sometimes even described as heroes. You tell me now. Sorry.
1 queuing traffic for 1 mile.
You tell me now.
Turn left.
Shut up.
300 yards.
You tell me now who's a bigger hero? A soldier in battle who risks his life to save his unit, or somebody who's a celebrity, a millionaire, and their star's on the wane a bit. Yeah, no one really cares about them, or no popularity. Well, I tell you what, mate, you will not get the attention of the masses more than having a sex change. But I thought he wouldn't go through with it, but they did. They both went through with it, and now we have Caitlyn Jenner, a 50-year-old. The amount of money spent on this surgery, I'm just glad it wasn't in England, because that would have been done in the fucking NHS. Yeah? The fucking NHS. Alright, I understand that there are people, children especially, who do have identity crises and sometimes don't know whether they're one gender or the other. And it's a psychological and mental problem. Sometimes it's a hormonal imbalance. I've got a friend who's a doctor and has mentioned to me that they have a couple of patients like that and they're going through this therapy. Fine, but by the time you're 50, you surely realised what you are, right? What you like? No? You took that long to realise. You're over the hill. Like, who's going to want to fuck you anyway? Like, who's going to fuck Caitlyn Jenner? Seriously. Tell me who would fuck her. I wouldn't. No real amount of money would make me do it. Maybe there's some of those weirdos who like to go to Thailand and, you know, they get a hooker and then they find out it's a ladyboy and they still do it anyway. Fine. But come on. It just boggles the mind. Like, it really does. I just don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. But going to, on a different tangent now, or a segue, as Estelle likes to say, talk about ironic deaths. Remember the owner of Segway, those scooters? He died by driving Segway off a cliff, and we thought it was an ironic death. The guy, the owner and the founder of North Face, the winter extreme sports clothing, he died of hypothermia the other day. Bloody ironic, isn't it? Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there. But Estelle was talking about shopping with his missus, Christmas shopping. Now, I agree with everything he said, and I think a lot of guys do. But, on the same point, I bought the presents for my missus, but then I've taken them away to have them wrapped, because she wants them under the tree. She knows what they are, but she wants them under the tree so she's got something to open. But I said to her, babe, I've bought you some other little bits anyway, you know, like a couple of little things here and there so you've got something to open on the day. Fine. But we've also got a cat, as Estelle likes to say. And he has pointed out that we've bought a cat, and yes, I've got a cat, and yes, it's like a little baby. You've got to look after it. Him. Okay, fine. I admit it. I'm not going soft or anything. I like animals. I've never hated animals. And so she wants to buy something for the cat now, and I was like, no, we're drawing the line there. The animal is an animal. Yes, you can love him and care for him and whatever, but I'm not going above and beyond the call of duty for another being apart from you. It's enough I do it for you, that's it, no more. And I'm stuck in traffic on Elephant and Castle roundabout, so bear with me, guys. Sat Nav's getting involved, I'm cutting in front of people, it's getting crazy. So yeah, I understand, you know, like, it's the cat and blah blah blah, and she wants to spoil the cat. I mean, one of my friends the other day said it's the next step towards her getting broody for a baby and blah blah blah. I was like, alright, whatever. So she can do that, but I'm not going to go over the top. But I am going to tell you something. I'm sort of a bit ashamed to admit it, but we also got a camera, and this camera, it's part security camera, part so she can check on the cat. And I'm not really going to, you know, I'm not really ashamed to say I thought it was a good idea as well, because it's a baby cat. He might chew through some cables. You know, you need to check on their behaviour, but it's also in the conservatory for security purposes, and I can monitor it from an app. And yeah, I'm sticking by that. Whatever, Stell, kiss my ass. But anyway, let's get back to today's problems. I actually make a list of things, and Stell's sort of taken all my ideas and told you about those news reports the other day. And let's talk about the XFactor. It's a TV show where we all knew who would win from the first episode. I never even bothered watching it. My missus watches it occasionally, so when it's on, if I'm not reading a magazine or playing a game on my phone, I'll watch it. But Estelle pointed out, this Louisa person would win from the first episode, and she did. So what's the point in the whole competition? If fucking Shay Stellito knew, Jesus Christ, when are you putting a bet on it, man? Like, unbelievable. But we've got some exciting stuff coming up, guys, because we've got a new member who's going to be involved called Mike. We're going to do some really good shows. We're going to structure it quite well, hopefully, and really get it going this time, because last time
Turn left
there was...
after
Shut up!
yards and follow the A32.
I'm going to maybe edit this out, but probably not, because I can't be asked. So yeah, we've got a lot of other shows coming up, and hopefully they're going to be really exciting. I'm also looking right now at my list, because I've made a list, and I've got a lot of other things I want to talk to you guys about. So, number one, I have taken a list of things that annoy me, things that grind my gears. Now, cyberbullying, That's one. Can you really tell me now, right, that somebody on the internet can offend you that much and upset you that much that you're going to take your life? Like, seriously, it's a crime. To what? To insult someone? Like, come on. I understand, like, if there's a racial or sexist remark there, okay, you can be breaking a law or whatever, but just trolling someone, like, what's the problem? If you can't take it, turn off your fucking Wi-Fi. Done. No one's bothering you anymore. Turn your data off on your phone. Block them. Unfollow them. What's the big deal? I don't think I need to spend any more time on that subject. I'm sure I'll get brought up again. But here's the great one. Yeah? Here's the great one that I love. It happens especially on Facebook, where people will post a status, you know, saying either, I hereby declare that everything on my Facebook status is mine, it cannot be used or copied. Or when they say, Mark Zuckerberg is giving away his whole fortune, and if you copy and post this, are you serious? Are you guys that thick that you're actually falling for this shit? Are you? You are marks, as to use a wrestling term. You are marks for the stupidest form of, I don't know, con artistry there is. Like, in the old days, you'd be those people that believed what the gypsy woman would tell you in the crystal ball. Like, you're actually morons. Copying and pasting a status. Yeah, oh, here goes. What, you think you're going to get money because you wrote some words down on social media? Like, come on. Jesus Christ. Boggles the mind. Absolutely boggles the mind.
Turn next left.
And another thing, who gives a flying fuck what Kanye West called his latest spawn of Satan? No one cares. Your fucking, is it mother-in-law, father-in-law, something-in-law? She's making more news than you now because she had a sex change, yeah? Done. He had a sex change. Done. Stop trying to steal the thunder. That part of the family is always going to be on top now because nothing you do will be as extreme as basically becoming the opposite of what you already were. Done, Kanye. Unless, mate, you top yourself. I'm driving past... Shut up. I'm driving past the Imperial War Museum. It's fantastic if no one's been here. It's in a shit area of London, but the actual museum is brilliant. Very interesting. And I'm actually pulling up to my location now, my destination. So, I'd like to say... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm quite far away still. I'm actually quite far away still, so we'll carry on. Okay, so I need to go left here. Sorry. Shut up. So, unrealistic things in movies. Now, this one, I want to talk about James Bond quickly. Has anyone seen the latest Bond film, Spectre? Now, I am a big film fan and I'm a huge Bond fan. Stell would ruin the plot of a film and be an arsehole about it. I'm going to post the plot of Star Wars and whatever. But just to carry on the spirit of the Bloke show, the original Bloke show in Australia that AJ does, I want to talk a bit about film. And I want to mention that I thought Skyfall was excellent. Excellent Bond film. Shut up! Oh my god, I don't want to hear what you say, I've got a map! Anyway, so, Skyfall was brilliant. Very good film. Loved it. Loved everything about it. The perfect blend of nostalgia, blah blah blah. Spectre, they went and did more of the same. And they wasted a good actor like Christoph Waltz, and they didn't use him to his potential. There was too much of it in London. I want exotic locations the whole time. I want a little bit in London at the beginning where you get your assignment, then I want you to fuck off to some other country, land at the airport, go to your hotel, bang a bird who then turns out to be bad, then save another bird's life. She doesn't want to bang you at the beginning, then you go around, you deal with the supervillain who's trying to take over the world, you use all your gadgets, and at the end you bang her again, and done. Maybe then you'll be back in London for 5 minutes at the end to say, yeah, I completed my mission, boss, blah, blah, blah. That's it. And I want a good henchman. And I'll tell you what, there was a good henchman. I liked Batista. He did his part very well. It was like a new Jaws type. Hopefully he's in another film. I don't want to spoil the plot, but anyway. I'm not saying anyone's dead or anything. So I like that. I like the car chases. It's just the way the rest of it was woven together. Not a very big fan. And you know, Daniel Craig, I'm not saying he phoned it in, but he sort of did phone it in. Just like Sean Connery did when he did Never Say Never Again. There was not really much effort there. He just did it for the paycheck. So that's my take on Bond. I'm very much looking forward to Star Wars. I'm very much looking forward to a lot of films. Captain America, Civil War, the Marvel one. Apparently the Independence Day 2 trailer's out. I'm not really bothered, but I'll have a look at it. Will Smith's in it or not, I don't know. Stell hates Will Smith. What else have I seen recently? I saw Nightcrawler, very good. Very chilling storyline when you think about it. A guy that films crime scenes and gets paid for it. And Jake Gyllenhaal, always thought a very talented actor, and again, very good performance. And yeah, I'd just like to say that I'm pretty much done now. Thank you for your time. We're going to do a proper big show in the next 3 days with the three of us, and there'll be a lot more in there. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone who listens and supports us, and a shout out to Shoot the Defence, the greatest podcast in the world. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks. Bye bye.